Hey, what's up guys? It's your boy BrandoAKAMiracle for another video on deck profile. We're going to be doing the Salamangreat archetype for you guys today with the new addition of the Decode Talker Heat Soul. Now let's get right into it. We're going to start off with the main deck, 3 DD Crow. It's a very nice card. A lot of decks revolve around graveyard effects, and if you can just get rid of the graveyard monsters before they get a chance to use them, you're going to be guaranteed getting to the turn 2 that you need to set up the combo, because this deck is a 2-turn combo, and if you get 2 turns, it works very nicely. I don't think I need to explain Ash Blossom. Just negates cards added from the deck to the hand and special summon from the deck. I play 3 of the Flame Buffalo. That's not how you say it, but or Buffalo. It's funny, but it's a very nice draw card, and I feel like it needs more monsters in the deck, so I play 3 of this. And it gets some of your side verses into the graveyard where they have good effects. Next, I play a Salamangreat Foxy. When it's normal summon, you can excavate 3 cards in your top of your deck. A Pot of Duality for free. That's not a bad effect for a normal summon. And if it's in the graveyard during your turn 2 of the combo, your opponent has at least a spell or trap. You just destroy the spell or trap, and then you can also special summon this card. Now this is the main monster of the deck, Salamangreat Gazelle. If it could be played at 3, I would have did it in a heartbeat. So yeah, it's a very nice card and everything. Its effects are very awesome, where if you have a Salamangreat sent to the graveyard, special summon it, and when it's special summoned, you can send a Salamangreat to the graveyard. Usually your send's going to be either Jaguar or Spinny. I'm going to get right into Spinny because that's its 2 effects. Spinny, when you discard it, you can give your monster 500 attack. It's an easy way to get in the graveyard if it is your first monster in your hand. And if it's in the graveyard, when you control a Salamangreat monster other than Spinny, you can special summon this card. Yeah, it's a very nice card and everything, and it's pretty much necessity to the combo. Play Falco. He can recycle your spells and traps, and if this card is in the graveyard, you can target a Salamangreat monster, shuffle it back, return that monster to the hand, and then special summon this. So you get to reuse that effect basically for your next turn. Salamangreat Jaguar is a very nice card if it's it does piercing, so generic 1800. You control a Salamangreat Link monster while this card is in your graveyard. You can special summon a monster, or you can shuffle a card, you shuffle the monster, and then you can special summon this card. So it's a special summon. Alright boys, now we're on to the spell and trap section of the deck. Regeki, I love monster removal, but if I had the option, I could easily switch Lightning Storm to 2 and switch this card out. But destroying all monsters just in case they are walling up, it sometimes is versatile. Plus Regeki is at 2 now. It's a good option to play it too. You could easily get rid of Lightning Storm and just play 2 Regeki. Monster Reborn, I do enjoy having an extra special summon, especially when your deck evolves around the graveyard. You could easily switch this out for an Effect Veiler, 3 of the Effect Veiler. I unfortunately don't have 3 Effect Veiler at this point, so I found really good substitutes to put in the deck instead. So yeah. Next up is Pot of Desires. I play 2 of it, banish 10 cards. Usually you don't hit into the Salamangreats because it's a big portion of your deck. You're still going to have resources, and you're going to draw into something very useful. I usually never play Pot of Desires, but for this deck, I really do enjoy it. Skynet Mining, easily one of the best search cards, especially when your deck evolves around the graveyard. You discard any of the Salamangreats, or even a card that you don't really need anymore. Like for example, you can search the Salamangreat Sanctuary and you usually do nothing with it. You might as well get rid of it and use it for your combo. You can search any of your pieces pretty much with this. So it's all up to what you want to pick. I played Lightning Storm. I talked about the Regeki, but I put the 2 Lightning Storm because the option of destroying all monsters your opponent controls, and just in case they are playing heavy spells and traps, because a lot of Master Duel players do, and you open up a Lightning Storm and wipe their board, they're going to forfeit. It's an easy win and to increase your leaderboard rank. You play 1 of the Sanctuary You're only going to use the Bailing's search effect once. I've never really did anything with the Salamangreat this card. Effect isn't very good. If you link summon Salamangreat, you can use. Yeah, I mean, it lets you do material summoning, so it's not bad. You could Salamangreat a Sunlight Wolf into a Sunlight Wolf with that. Will of the Salamangreat, it's a very nice card. It's a free special summon. You really don't go into the second effect of it very often, but in target one summon, you can tell that was like the monster with the same name, special summon. Okay, so the Salamangreat, I've never got that part of the combo. It's very opportunistic, but you can do it, and Will of the Salamangreat is going to be a good option. Now, why I think Salamangreat Circle is a heavy contender in Master Duel is because of Salamangreat Circle. When you have multiple search engines in one deck, it's a very good contender. That's why I love Resonator. You got Resonator Call. You have, what was the other card? Resonator. There's another one. Well, whatever. I'll think it's not the deck we're talking about. Salamangreat Circle. It's a search, and it's another one of those Salamangreat link summoning effects where you can use Salaman Sanctuary to your advantage if you're that deep into your duel. It's not going to happen if you're doing the 2-turn combo, but it could happen if you're doing something else. Imperm, if I could play 6 Imperm, I would. Effect Veiler is pretty much 6 Imperm, but it also has that negate. People are stupid. I fell for it, putting it in the same lane, but Imperm, target one face up and card your opponent controls, negate it, and if you haven't even started your turn, you go second, or you're on your turn 2 and you have no board, just Imperm right away, just to have a killer effect. Salamangreat Rage is another second effect of that link mechanic, but the first effect is very nice too. You can send a Salamangreat monster from your hand or face up fields of the graveyard and destroy a monster. Salamangreat War, it's an Omni Negate. That's all you really need to do. And you can reuse it if you do the Sunlight Wolf strategy. I haven't got a chance to use this Xyz monster. We're on to the extra deck, but it is a very nice card and everything. So and it gets you a free special summon if you do go into it, and it can be used as a link material as a Salamangreat monster. You can return a monster to the hand. I love Salamangreat Bailings. I think it should be a UR. It gets you the Salamangreat Sanctuary, and if any of your spells or traps are going to be destroyed after your first turn combo, the Bailings will save you. Update Jammer, it's a vital piece to the combo. It's a normal monster, which is impressive. You pretty much summon it, and then you link off into Access Talker with Transcode Talker, and you're going to get a monster with 5,300 attack that can attack twice. It's a very nice monster. Next up is Sunlight Wolf. It's a generic link too, and a lot of these extra effects could help you in the long run, and it helps you mess with your Salamangreat engine. I play 2 of the Splash Mage. It's one of the best link 2s in my opinion for an SR. You target a monster, special summon it. It's an automatic link 3. Underrated. Transcode Talker, very nice card. You link, and then you can target a Cyberse Link monster in your graveyard and special summon it. So you easily get into... What I usually do is Transcode Talker, Splash Mage, target something, go into Update Jammer. Salamangreat Heatleo, the generic link 3. It's a very nice link 3. If you get a chance to use it, I would recommend it. Either that, you can play 2 of this, or you can play 2 of the Decode Talker Heat Soul, but the Decode Talker Heat Soul is such a great card. I think it's so underrated right now. Or it's not underrated. People are using it. It's a very nice card with the new structure deck that came out, and getting pretty much a draw 2 for 2,000 life points is impressive. And as long as most of the time, if you set up right, they're not going to be able to even make a move by the time it's your second turn. And Access Code Talker with the Update Jammer Transcode Talker, 5,300 that can attack twice. Plus that has up to... You're playing a fire, a wind, and a water. You have 3 destroys. And Worst case scenario, or yep, you only have 3 unfortunately. If you could throw one little dark, what's it called? One dark link monster, then you could have up to 4 destroy. Now, why do I think this deck needs to be mentioned now? The Salamangreat structure deck just got released, and you can pretty much get all of the necessary cards for this deck for 1,500 gems guaranteed. The only cards you would need to pay for are Access Code Talker, Transcode Talker, some of your generic spells and traps that everybody has, Monster Reborn, Pot of Desires, and Lightning Storm, plus Imperms, which everybody has a guaranteed 1 Imperm. So you're set up, in the Splash Mage. So you're guaranteed to have the full structure deck with you. It's a good deck. If you just starting off the game, this is a good deck for you. I thought about it because I was building it before the structure deck came out. So I actually got refunded. I had 3 Cyanide Mining almost. I had 2. I just refunded it. That's why I have 31. So I could buy 1 effect value right now. If I'll show you what. I would take out you take out the Monster Reborn, you would take out 1 Pot of Desires and 1 Lightning Storm. That's your deck. Good to go. With 6 negates, your opponent isn't making it in that. So if you guys leave a like and subscribe, I would appreciate it. We're gonna do weekly content for you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the last video on the Dino Wrestler Pinkertops being at 2 for the Goki deck, which it's a major part of the Goki deck now, and it gives you another way of destroying pesky monsters before you can do the combo. Make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe. If you have any deck suggestions, leave it in the comments down below. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Oh yeah, real quick.